Matter of fact, I ever got an item from this event, which is a awesome item. This one right here, the Voidstone brooch. And you can see 15 damage, and if you collect 5 of the set, which is similar to the shadow resist sets, which you'd fill this slot, this slot, this slot, this slot, and this slot, you can see it goes. And these sets are set. Stats are set, so that's exactly what you get. They're not random. So I get another one of these, it's another 15 damage. I mean, you put them all together, I'm going to have over 100 damage extra just off of that alone, which will improve my survivability and my ability to kill items and things quickly. Sure, I got everything ready. Okay, here we go. Now here's these first obelisks. They are a pain in the butt. They spawn enemies, and they're they're like silly powerful. So what I'm doing is it's going to take me a while, but I'm using my angelic form. These enemies aren't worth anything, but they did chase me out of here, so I'm going to get rid of them. And once my angelic form refills, I'll go back in there and take out the next one. And then that middle one is by itself and has no defenses, so once the other one goes down, it goes down. The next one has 3, the one after that has 3, and then the fourth one has 4, as well as Grok the Feared. Now Grok is the most powerful enemy in this dungeon, but he's not nearly as dangerous as these obelisks. These obelisks are very dangerous. Good news is they don't respawn their health either, or themselves. So I can come in here, take out the next one, and then just go straight to the middle here. Right, notice there is no, because they're spawned enemies, unless spawned by a boss, and even then, not all the time, they don't give any EXP. You know, that's the one thing those obelisks do, is they spawn enemies, which makes it more painful. And the best thing to do is just go through here slow. I'm gonna turn, make sure my, yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Getting ready to come up to the next one. And you don't have to go down into this area there. However, because I'll be running away from the obelisk, and I don't want to have any surprises behind me if I start running, I am going to go ahead and go in here, take out the enemies, and loot the loot. So you can see my, I've got some full rejuve potions. I've been saving these for stuff like this, that I was able to get before updates allowed them to not drop. I've gone through all but one of my half rejuves and half heals. Each. Doing this event, as you can see, it goes painful, but like I said, I need to go a little bit slower, so I save my resources too, so I can continue to do this solo. Because I have found, as well as my other members of my guild, that it is actually easier. The enemies have a significant less amount of hit points. They still hit nearly the same hard, but their hit points are significantly less if you go solo. See, there is almost death, and I used up my half heal. Put in my half rejuve here, and that goes. I gotta put in my full rejuves there, and I hope I don't have to use much of them. Oh, I got another half rejuve. Nice, that'll help. Okay, so here's the next round. This is where they start getting dangerous, because that one on the upper right there When I first came in here, one hit killed me. Was not prepared for it. Only had about half of my health left. You know, the further you get and the more of those items you get. Come on. Don't play here on me now. See, the next enemies he spawns aren't going to follow me because I'm too far out of range. And, of course, lag and jerkiness brought him in. It's alright. And this is another one of those dungeons where you've got your food, you need to have that going all times. Alright. I'll hang out here for a second. And then once I start running in there, pop my angelic horn. I'm actually going to wait just a second. Take a couple hits before I do so that way I have a chance to get to the obelisk or the sentry of Grok and get out of there. That gives me time to get in and get out before my angelic form dies off. Yeah, I just glitched through the wall. That's awesome. See, I have no life steal, so regular hits don't do anything for me. Deaths do, but regular hits don't. Now, when I drop this, I'm going to start mining for gold in Admar's dungeon. I should be able, in 1 or 2 runs, get enough to grab another 30,000. Hopefully, I can get a 20 opal drop out of it. If not, I keep going. But it'll give me a chance to rebuild especially my turkey leg fills. Other thing I have on me is I did spend the gold to max out a couple of the. Oh goody, I got the suiciders. Okay, now this is how I do it. I just run right through them because they'll stop to blow up. And as long you're running through them, they won't hit you. Even with jerky and lag. Okay, in this case, I am going to use just some cheese here to refill my health while I'm slowly coming back through here. That way I save my turkey legs. Okay, see, there's another thing up here. They'll probably drop. I believe there's some. Nope. Okay, we'll do one more cheese. I'm gonna hold and dump the Horn of Grog too. Okay, and we're not there yet. This is gonna have some spiders. Again, going slow. Take each enemy out at a time. Because while the enemies themselves are not dangerous per se, you get too many of them on you, they can still kill you pretty quickly. Especially these spitters. And I'd much rather use the 5 as a panic button for the no-hit and the knockdown immunity too. It generally gives you a chance to kill enough enemies to get you out of danger. The problem with using it that soon may mean they need not be ready for the next obelisks, which is okay. Don't get me wrong. Now there's going to be some more spiders that drop down here. These black widows actually, when they die, spawn smaller black widows. So try to keep my enemy count down to a minimum by taking out the small ones first before I take out the larger ones. Let's see. And I may just have to go for the gold anyhow after this one, because I don't think I'm going to have enough turkey legs to pull this off. Okay, here's the next round of obelisks. These ones are just pretty darn dangerous themselves too. And they get a little bit stronger the further you go in, but that's okay. As long as you can get some damage in there and get out, you'll be fine. And in case you're wondering why I'm going to these corners, because that'll any of the enemies that are chasing me, especially the long rangers, it'll draw them together in one spot, so I can hit them all at once. Instead of trying to chase them down across the level. And in this case, I know my angelic form will actually refill my health, so I'm not going to use my turkey leg. And I'm sure my wife's laughing at me in the background here, listening to how I'm talking. Now get out of there. Hopefully before the next round of obelisk hits come through. And draw the enemies, of course, to here. And I'm jerking. Okay, I'll just wait here. While we're here, I'm going to show you some things. For this event, they have certain jewels that increase damage to the faction Grok, which is most of the regular enemies there. However, not the spiders. But this is important because you also reduce damage from Grogs, which also reduces and increases damage to those obelisks as well. The obelisks are faction Grog. Now, all my triangle spots are already filled out and maxed out, so I'm not going to do much there. That's alright. And as I get up here, see that thing just nailed my health. Thankfully I've got my angelic form on and got the sentry gun. Alright, just in time. I hate these serpents, so I'll go ahead and get you going. I should have been working on the obelisk, because otherwise he would have. See, he summoned enemies just before he died. Better. I got an achievement. What is it? Okay, use my skills. Alright. 250 XP doesn't seem like a lot, but the odds are, if you start out, you'll actually get to that earlier, and where 250 XP actually is a significant chunk of change. And remembering, most of the enemies only drop down 300. That's 6 or 7 enemies of free XP there. Alright, the next summoning towers are the 4. That's where also Grog the Feared is. Now the thing is until his obelisks are destroyed, he will heal himself. So there is no sense trying to defeat Grog until you've defeated the obelisks and sentries. Do this again. Okay. No enemies here. Okay, now the first one's right here at the down here, so we'll go ahead and hit that. And the other thing is Grok has a threshold. He will not cross. So you just need to go around the corner, bring in the smaller enemies. You don't need to worry about Grok. Now what I'm probably going to do is go in for the far. Okay, there's a serpent floating around. And I'm not going to go after him just because it's not worth it. I'm probably going to go for the far obelisk, then go for the next two inside. Now, while we're looking here, you see these achievements. Now, next I'll be using 10,000 skills. Yeah, that one. You know, there's these other achievements. Some of them drop diamonds, XP, various loot, gold. The gold doesn't seem like a significant amount, but again, at the levels where you're probably picking them up, it means a little bit more. It's not going to be significant, but see, there's that serpent. And there we go. Okay, now I need to get out. Jerky. This is annoying, but it's alright. Now those enemies are probably still going to follow me. Yep, there's just archers. And it's just archers that follow me. That's actually a good thing. Get out here, get myself out of the way of the serpent. Another thing, these brooches provide is its cooldown reduction. 5 of those at 15 plus. If you complete the set bonus, you get another 3%. That's 18% cooldown reduction. 18 seconds on 100 second skill. Or in my case, my angelic form, which is just as the most important one here for me, is it's probably a good 10 seconds. Like makes things I can use it 10 seconds faster. It's a good panic button. Nice to have that panic button more often, actually. Yep. There's the archers. There we go. See Grog not crossing that threshold. Matter of fact, he's running back to the obelisk to heal himself, because I did do some damage while I was in there last time. Again, this is a slower run than if you probably had a group of 3 that could really do it fast. But I've had the enemy's HP is much tougher, and if you're not paying attention, you will get knocked out. I mean, you will get at least 1 or 2 hit 1 or 2 times from those obelisks, and 2 hits to me, and I've got a significant amount of HP, I think, is enough to kill me. I can go here and finish off the obelisk here. Now, the obelisk is not going to spawn any more enemies. He will, but the obelisk will not. Now, he's not super tough. It's just learning his, once I learn his moves and stuff, I can probably avoid some of his major attacks here. More seconds. I gotta throw a form. There we go. Yes, I'm definitely gonna have to farm for turkey legs. Can't believe he's actually not hitting. Okay. Alright, get the items. Now I don't... the stones, or the enchantment stones, aren't worth a lot of gold, only 10 gold each. So if you run out of room in your inventory, drop them. Pick up the other things. The basic equipment is a minimum of 60 gold. So if you're gold hunting, the stones aren't worth it. Unless you've got enough inventory to hold them. The green stones. The blue ones are worth way more. Okay. Sweet. And because I did that, I also helped out my guild with faction points there. Oops. You look at my my guild, it'll actually show where you're at there. So you gain a couple, but not a lot. But use those if you're gonna run this event. Do use those Grok stuff. Now these are pretty impressive and already at max level. I will add them if I get one. I'd much rather have one of those three. And I've got it. Purple. That's alright.